Today, we're going to talk about what the summit's all about and what to expect. So, there's a QR code that we use during our presentation, and we want to make sure we have the QR code done early because it goes onto your slide deck. And so, when you record your presentation, we need to make sure, like for us to view to see if it's okay, we got to make sure the QR code is on there. So, the QR code is going to be linked to a form where people sign up for your freebie. That's how you grow your email list. And what will follow the QR code and the form are emails that are already pre-written for you. They're templates that you can fill in the details on where you deliver the thing that was the freebie from the talk. The next session then again looks out of order is the freebie planning. The thing is, once the QR code, which is linked to the form in Flowdesk, we can do the freebie after it because the freebie is on the first email that goes out. So we're not really doing it out of order, but it seems like it. So freebie planning. We had the first couple of years, and you will see an example that says companion guide. I use that word in the beginning to say, create a companion to your talk, and everybody made companion guides. And we have an example, and you can copy our example. You can copy anything we want. But what I would say to you is, let's think about what would help your person the best. What is it your person needs? So we talk about Amber Abila a lot because she's been a client who's done well and her talk was good and she's a binge eating coach. And so she did a audio stop the binge. It was like a less than 5 minute audio, which made sense for her person. They don't want to read anything, just put the earbuds in and listen to it. So please think about what would be best for you. You can utilize what we have. And again, we have the workflow. The workflow is the emails that follow that would like deliver Amber's audio link and then continue to nurture people, inviting them to have a conversation with you. We are going to go through workshop email invites and posts. I have all of those prepared. They are not in the summit because what we have added this year to the summit is we want you to do your workshop. We want you to do your speaking event from the summit as a workshop. So we want you to do it ahead of time. And ideally, you're going to do that the second week in July. The main deal is that we have to have it done ahead of time. So this part right here is going to come out of step 9 inside the program, where we have the emails pre-written of how you invite people to your workshop. And then we have social media graphics and captions where you invite people to your workshop. And then we have a link that goes into Flowdesk, which is the after emails. We have the whole format and everything. In this case, though, just so there's not any confusion, I have a workshop format inside of step 9. We're going to do the summit talk inside of this workshop, okay? They are slightly different. Let me just explain that to you. At summit talk, you're not selling anything, and you're just basically bringing in awareness and growing your list and helping people understand what you do. That's like a speech that you go somewhere and you do a speaking event. At our workshops, when you look at the workshop flow, it is where you're inviting somebody to have a consultation with you. You're selling to the consult call. So it's a little bit different flow, but you will use all the same emails and such. So then we have an open coaching session. About this time in July is when we're hoping everybody does their actual workshops live. One of the benefits of doing that is that you will not only feel more comfortable on the summit day with your talk, but you'll to make it even better. So the people that would be invited to this are going to be people from, if you have a current email list, people on your Facebook page, on your Instagram page, but it will be sometime before the 15th. So we'll have open Q&A, and then we will do an assessment session where we assess all the pieces that you did for that workshop and your summit talk to see what outcome and how you felt about it even. And then we'll make some adjustments so that we have it done for the summit talk. One really great thing about this process is then you actually have the full workshop funnel set up. And so you won't just have the talk and the freebie set up. You'll have the pre-emails and all that you can just duplicate and use again in your business. On August 12th, we'll do our marketing meeting. That will be the one where we go through all the emails that we have written for you guys. The emails, you just duplicate our email and you fill in the blank with a few things. And the social media graphics, which I can show anybody who doesn't know what they are, and the captions, we'll have a working session to just get this all done at one time. You'll pre-schedule everything so it will be just set. So this will be feel like a big task, but just keep in mind all the marketing's already written. You're going to copy and paste it and edit it into your email marketing tool. And we'll have the graphics already done. You're basically just copying and pasting those and scheduling them. Then we'll have our tech meetings. You are required to come to one of these tech meetings. It's non-negotiable. You have to come so that you know how to use Zoom webinar. If you cannot come to one of these meetings for some reason, these are the ones that are planned at 12 o'clock on Wednesday Central Time. If you cannot come to one of those, I will open up a different meeting time for you. So we can worry about that. That's a ways away, but I'm just telling you what happens is a lot of people come to the first one and they want to come to the second one and the third one. So you don't have to come to all of them, but I'm just saying that's just simply you sharing your screen, you understanding since we use Zoom webinar, it's slightly different, like how to get called up from being an attendee to a panelist to come on screen with us and to share your screen. You will not be able to read notes. You can try every which way you want to. You cannot read notes. I know some of you have, but for the rest of you, please don't try. I want your talk to be something that you know well enough, not because you memorized it, but because you're talking about something you know so that you can talk comfortably about it. Then we don't have to worry about notes. I am saying that because you cannot do an advanced share. For some of you guys that know how to share and only share the box with the slide, you can't do that on Zoom webinar. So if you were going to try to just share the box with the slide and read your notes, you're going to be very surprised that you can't do that. So you could read notes, and some have tried, like the notes are on another screen, and some have tried and they've also messed up their talk. So, because you're trying to keep the notes going and the presentation going, advancing at the right time, and they've messed up. So, I just recommend that we keep our talk simple enough and put as much information on the slide deck as you want to. Now, with that said, please do me a favor and don't just read word for word on your slide deck. Please don't do that. It's nobody wants to come and be read to. What you put on the slide deck is enough to keep you on track. And I put a lot on my slide deck. I read basically everything on there and then I call it talking around it. I talk around the slide deck. So that will help you. Okay. In the Facebook group, if you can put Summit, that would be great since we have other posts going on in there. And then again, I mentioned already, please make sure you have final basically approval from us before you add it to the form, which the links are provided below. Meeting our deadlines, we will watch all of your sessions, which means it's like 25, 26, 27 sessions. That three of the sessions are myself and Thais. So she'll watch 27 sessions. And if you send her a video that doesn't meet the time and she watches it, she just wasted 30 minutes of her life. And that's times 27. So do not do that. Watch your own video back before you send us a video. I mean, I know it sounds obvious when you're sitting here, but recording your video is one of the hardest things to do. And getting your talk recorded in the 27-minute mark is the hardest thing to do. But what happens is everybody waits till the end and then they can't get it done and they submit something that they haven't watched. And halfway through, like the dog's barking and they're talking, it's like, you can't submit that one. The videos that you submit are the safety net in case your internet goes down on the summit. That's not only are the thing that we watch at the end, but they're also like, if you lose your voice, now they're not like, I'm nervous, I'm not coming to the summit, because we want you to do the summit live, but that's really what they're for. And we have used them. Somebody put their dog to sleep the day of the summit. And she came on in the chat, but we used her video because she couldn't do it. We had a coach last summit that did not turn in her video. She got sick. I'm like, well, if you would have, I'd have been able to do it, but we haven't even watched your video. So make sure that you meet our deadlines, please. And again, the video deadline is the most important deadline. I'm going to talk to you briefly about your bio. So the bio is so simple and straightforward. It tells you exactly what to do. What I just want to make sure, though, for all of you is that we have flow between what your website's going to say, what this bio says, what your social media says, what your talk says, all of it matching. So please make sure that whatever this bio is talking about, if somebody went and looked from your bio to your website, there's continuity there. And also somehow, again, this should all tie together, but that this bio ties in with your talk. We're going to use the bio to introduce you. So we're going to be like Pamela Nichols, and we're going to talk. And again, mostly what I do is talk around that bio. I am just chatting like we're here having fun. This will also go on the website, our website, the Summit website, and it will go anywhere that we promote you. So it is fill in the blank. Okay. I have templates like that, but please use your own judgment and write this how you see fit. If you feel like there's something different, that's what you bring to coaching. And while we are all using AI, please do not let AI write everything for you. We really want this to be your work. You're here to learn how to do this. And so please don't let AI. And if you let AI do the final proof, make sure you're removing the long dashes and whatever weird words that they would say. We don't want to review. AI reviewed it itself. We don't want to review AI. Photo was the second thing on here. As far as photos go, if you don't have a professional photo, it's no big deal. Just, I mean, literally every photo I take now is like this. The main thing is to make sure that you have really good lighting. The light is on your face, not behind you. If it's behind you and not on your face, then your face is dark. So make sure that, again, on your face. In most cases, while I have a description of what it should be like, vertical, and it should not too much junk around you, in most cases, we actually remove the background. And so we don't actually worry about what's in there, but just all in all, it's good to have a clean photo. You're going to upload your photo to this sheet. This is how we're going to upload things this year. This is inside of our client management system, ClickUp. So you will add things to this. You can continue to change this sheet. So if you submit first, your coaching bio and your coaching title and your headshot and your website, you can come back and continue to update the link. For those of you who have something that's specific, like therapist, last time we had two financial planners, a CPA, they had to have like registered or trademarked, or they had to have their letters like DNP. You have to tell us exactly how that has to be written so that again, they didn't fill it out that way. And then we had to go back to the website and to all the marketing materials and update it. So please make sure whatever's on that form is the way that you want it to be. All of our talks should be, I really think the sweet spot is 27 minutes to 30 minutes. I'm going to change that to a 7 because we all talk faster than we realize. But over 30 minutes is a problem. I was looking back trying to gather up some of my favorite talks to give you to watch. In the first year, nearly everybody's talk was 37, 39 minutes. Well, it messes up the whole schedule. And if somebody is coming to watch your talk, like tune in on their lunch hour, then the schedule's messed up. So ideally, we're all within this time. The goal is to keep it as close to 30 minutes so that nobody leaves, like walks away to do laundry and doesn't come back. We want to keep them engaged all day long. How to title your talk is to make sure that it's really compelling, to make sure that we're hitting a pain point, that it's like a subject line of an email. The only reason why somebody opens an email is because of what the subject line says. The only reason why somebody is going to attend your talk, I mean, unless they're on all day, but for the most part, the only reason why they're going to attend your talk is based on the title. Are they going to come because of your title? So we really want the first part to really say what it is that you're going to do and make it be like land your dream job. If you were looking for a job, I might say land your dream job. I'm going to come. So make sure you figure out something. These are just examples. This is title and subtitle added together. This is where you can bring those to us. So that's the rundown of what is available for you to be thinking about. These are all in the website. The website is divided into 3 phases. And it's like getting your talk ready, then there's the summit time, and then there's the post-summit talk. So it's divided up that way. Each talk, each date also outlines what we're going to be doing and what is due then. June basically is going to be the time that we finalize your talks. We're finalizing your talk so that you can do the marketing and write the marketing towards the second half of the month for the workshop that you're going to host in July. Now, how do I make my talk? There is an outline, but I'm going to just give you a big overview. It's like introduce your topic, introduce yourself, basically tell them why it matters. Here's 3 things you can do to change it. Offer your freebie, do a recap, and wrap it up. So if you had something like that in your mind, then all you sit down is like, what's the hook that I'm going to say to get their attention? How do I want to quickly introduce myself? Why do I want to show them it's a problem? What are the 3 things they could do to change it? It will be easier for you to write your talk, I think. So, for most of you, if you can do it all together, if you can make the time to do it, I think you'll have an easier time. I have to go back to AI. It's so frustrating for us to get somebody's talk that was all written with AI. We can tell even by delivery when you go to record your talk that it's not very good or it's not as good as others because it doesn't sound like you. So please do your best to know that you're qualified, to know that you can do this without looking at AI. The disconnect is if you use AI to create something, it's going to be not aligned with anything else that you do, right? I mean, AI is going to have a way of talking about it different than you. I use it on everything, but I write everything myself first. So please do us the favor of writing the whole thing first. If AI rewrites something for you, challenge it or tell it like what I do when I put something in for proofreading, which I do everything. I say, you cannot change one word of this. You can tell me where my mistakes are. If you have an opinion about it, you can tell me what your opinion is, but you cannot change one word of what I just put in there. Because AI's job is to continue to give us pushback. It will change your talk every single time you put it in there, every time. So it just ends up being that you're confused at the end and you've basically lost the essence of where you started. One thing here worth mentioning for the previous summit speakers, the very first summit that we did, we only had the VIP ticket was $27. The regular price for the tickets is $47. The price goes up as soon as the summit's over. We will be marketing the summit after it's by the replay for $47 and get 2 coaching calls. There are 2 coaching calls that are available for $27. They're 30-minute coaching calls with the coaches of your choice. We did that last fall in 2025 and had tremendous success with it. We decided in February, halfway through, we'd already gotten the marketing done. We opened up anybody who wants to have a call with the coach can have it. I do believe it did. I'm positive it impacted our clients' results. They didn't actually sell as much. Make sure that you pick exactly the person you want to talk to. Instead, some of the people were scheduling with everybody. And so it diluted like the urgency and the qualification of the people. So we've gone back to 2 sessions. They will get their VIP tickets. They can have their call before the summit. Most people have them after the summit. And the VIP sessions are good until October 31st. We'll give you all those details. They're free coaching sessions. I have a guide for how to do it. We'll tell you exactly how it works. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, blessed day. I'll see you in the Facebook group. Let's go make a fun summit. It's going to be amazing. We'll see you guys later.